In this video, I'm going to show you a really elegant solution for switches if you have a lot of things on the exterior of your van. I'm going to show you exactly how we run the wiring to it, how we install it, and why I think it's the best solution out there. So if you're building a van or truck or really any vehicle with a lot of exterior lighting or other accessories, winches, air compressors, things like that, then this video is definitely for you. So this van has a lot of exterior lighting. So up on the roof, we've got the Baja Design S2 Sport lights, and we've got these going all the way around. We've got them on the side, on the rear, and also on the other side, on the driver's side. We've also got the Baja Design S8 light bar going across the front. We've got the Baja Design LP6 lights mounted to a CA-tuned bumper. We've got a Warn winch. We've also got an ARB air compressor. So this guy's got a lot going on. So that's a lot of wiring, a lot of switches, but we found something that really is an all-in-one. Lets you wire all of those things to one switch. Now there is one item here that I mentioned, the Warn winch. That is actually not connected to this switch because it uses a remote switch and it really doesn't need to have another switch. But everything else is wired into this, and that is the sPod Bantam X. The one that we're using is made specifically for the Sprinter, and I'm going to turn my camera around and you can see right here is where all the wiring comes in. So what it is it actually mounts, there's a couple of bolts up underneath your hood here, and it has an L bracket, mounts right into that, and it sits right here. And everything, it's got a positive, negative. It's got 8 positions. So what's really nice about this is all it takes is one positive and one negative wire that you run from your battery and connects to this. This powers the entire sPod. Okay, and then you just connect your different accessories to it. There's a positive, negative for each, and it has 8 positions. So you can connect up to 8 different items to this. Now, one thing that's really nice about this, with the sPod, it's completely unnecessary to use relays. So this has the fuse and basically like the relays built into it. You can just run a positive and negative wire from your accessory directly to this without the need of relays and inline fuses. You don't have to buy the wiring harnesses with these. You know, like a wiring harness for the Baja Design LP6 lights is like 80 bucks. The wiring harness for the light bar is like 80 bucks. And so it eliminates all of that. You just wire them directly to this. So then once you've connected everything to the sPod, it comes with this Ethernet cable, and you just plug that Ethernet cable in. Then once you've got everything mounted, you just put this cover, unscrew it in, you can label everything here. Then if we step up into the van is where the magic begins.
Hey guys, are you a DIY van builder? That's how we started, and we love to support the DIY community. So we've created some resources that have helped in our journey, and we've made them available to you. We've got a free spreadsheet with all of the materials we use in our conversions. That's taken hundreds of hours to research and that we've tested and proven out. We have a download with the van build sequence that we use in all of our conversions. Plus, we've got other products on our website that tons of DIY builders have found helpful. Check out the links in description below for more details.
So you can see right up here is the control for the sPod. And what this does is you basically, the little sunglass holder that's in here, you can pop this whole thing out. You just stick a credit card right up into the slot. This whole thing is on a hinge and drops down. You remove it, you take out the sunglass holder, and then you replace it with this with a couple of screws. So it fits right in. It's very integrated into your headliner. So I haven't put all the labels on yet, but you can see there's the 8 different switches. So this one is my air compressor. So you can see that runs there. And then I've got what I'm calling security lights all the way around the van. We've got them on the sides, the rear, the back, and then we've got, here we've got our LP6 light. So I've got the low beams, I've got the high beams, and then my light bar, I've got the main white light bar, and then it also has some amber backlit that are hard to see in the daylight, but when it's dark, it's got amber lights there. And so all different, I've got all my switches, and like I say, I can even put the high and the low. This sPod has Bluetooth, and there's an app that you can download to your phone, and there's a lot more you can do with that. And I will get into that in a future video, but in this video, I just want to give you a quick overview, kind of how it's installed, how it works, and then you can decide if this is for you. I will link to the sPod in the description down below, and also in our DIY van build spreadsheet. So if you'd like to check it out, then go there. They also, like I said, make it for a lot of other vehicles, and they'll all integrate very nicely with your specific vehicle. Now I will mention, sPod didn't know for sure whether this would work on a 2025. On their website, I believe it says that this Bantam X for the Sprinter works for a 2019 to 2023, I think it says, but this is actually a 2025 Sprinter, and it worked fine with it. It comes with really good instructions, but I will just mention that the way you run that Ethernet cable is just, there's a boot in the firewall of the van under the hood. You run it through there. This A-pillar cover, you just remove this little rubber thing. You want to disconnect your battery so there's no chance of this, of your airbags going off, because there are airbags in here and up in here. Okay, but you're just going to remove that, remove one screw, this pops out, and then you can just feed the wire up here and right across. You can kind of pull this down, this front of the headliner, get it across, fish it through to here, and you just plug it into the back of that. So it's just one wire going to all the switches, that Ethernet cable. All the other wiring is just going up there under the hood to the part of the sPod that is mounted under the hood. So I really think that this sPod is the most elegant way to run a lot of different switches in your van. If you want to see more videos about van building, van life, van products, then please consider subscribing and be sure to smash that like button. And we'll see you in the next video. Jeff with Thrive Vans, thrive on. See ya.